Okay, check 1 2, check. Okay, so uh I'm in the middle of recording a video about getting into Valorant and I finally hit level 20. Why is this important, you may ask? Well, I can finally do my placement ranks for competitive play. Um yeah, competitive play, that's what it's called in this game. How do I feel? What are my predictions? Am I nervous? Will I do good? Do bad? Will my teammates flame at me? Will I have toxic teammates? Or will I have the best teammates of my life? Who knew? Who knows? Who knows? You know, really. But before that, hey y'all, it's me, James, come to you with another episode of some Plebs Random Uptakes. It's a show about what's going on in a moment, what's going on at the moment and topics around my life, me trying to do content, and the occasional dumb rants and uptakes I have. So, I started my journey in Valorant around the beginning of August and wanted to see how far I could get within 30 days. In this challenge, I would only be counting days I actually would play and not calendar days. So, it's around day 30 and I finally reached level 20 on my account. And now I can finally do my placement matches to see my rank in the game. But not gonna lie, I'm really nervous. Well, just because I always had ranked anxiety in a lot of games. Not only that, the thoughts of placing low also is like what I'm afraid of. And like more importantly, just nervous about meeting toxic people. Let's just talk about rank anxiety right now. Coming from dignitas.gg, rank anxiety is cause players to be afraid of queuing up for ranked games because of the consequence of losing as much higher when compared to normal games. The idea of losing and having the words like demoted or like losing rank experience shows up on the screen and is understandably very frightening. Some people may also feel that ranked games are more intimidating due to the increase of competitionness. As players get more serious in rank, some individuals end up getting more emotional, which leads to an increase of toxicity and flare. This can also discourage many from jumping into rank. That's from rank anxiety. What's rank anxiety from dignitas.gg. Now, why I have rank anxiety? Well, it started very, very young. And I don't really think I ever got over it, but it started when I was losing a lot in the arcades when I was young. My first competitive games in the arcade was Initial D, Third Stage, a driving game, Midnight Wangan Maximum Tune, and Tekken 5. Yeah, Tekken 5 was my first like FGC fighting game in the arcades. When I was really young, it got to me. Especially Tekken, because in Tekken I would have my bread and butter combos, and if that didn't work, I would just tilt and didn't know what to do. And I was really young. I didn't grasp the idea of like stepping back and learning and stuff like that. Before that, I would just like not play ranked again. If anything, just like very how do I say this? Just unranked in a lot of games like COD and Overwatch. I wouldn't in COD I played a little bit of GBs, and then rank anxiety got to me on that, and then I stopped. But then like Overwatch, I would just play like very casually, but like competitively, but casually, like casually competitive. That makes sense. The last game I actually played where I did took rank seriously was Halo 5. And then I dropped that because it just got really not competitive, but how do I say this? Very stagnant after I ranked up. Like I wanted to get Onyx, but the game and then the maps, it just I lost passion after that. I'm sorry to say that. Then before that was Rainbow Six Siege, and it was bad, I guess. I got like like high gold, like mid gold. I think like honestly like gold 3 or something. the anxiety of like playing rank sometimes, just cause I don't know how to say this. The anxiety, the pressure. At the time, it would be so much for me that I would just drop games sometimes. As in drop games, not even like, not meaning like tilt, but like just literally drop the game. Same thing with Street Fighter. I got like gold. I was getting to diamond, and then like I don't know what I was doing wrong. I just dropped Street Fighter 5. It's weird because I find it weird because I come from a lot of local like LAN tournaments, like local tournaments. And in local tournaments, it wouldn't matter to me like if face to face on LAN. Like if I lose, I'll just try my best, and then oh well, that's cool. Just something about being online and losing, and I guess just being on team and losing, just really put me down, because sometimes I would feel like I'm the problem, like I'm the reason why the team lost, and then I would just like quit. It's a bad mentality, I know. It's a very bad mentality. Now my game plan going into this my game plan going into this placements is just to play a few agents that I know. So basically insta-lock Brim, because Brim is the only agent I've been playing right now. I don't know if I should just fill, but I'm not really confident in like my Viper on Icebox or anything, or my Killjoy on Ascend. But I think I'm just gonna insta-lock Brim because that's the most games I have played for him, and just focus on what I can control, like my movement, my mechanics, my aim placement, and not really focus on all that stuff, that stuff I could control. And just remember that I'm still learning in this game. I'm still new. Basically, I'm still a noob. No, not basically. I am still a noob in Valorant. So I am still learning, and take it like that. I am just learning the game. And then another thing I should or maybe shouldn't do. I don't think this is a good idea thinking back, but just to watch other people stream. You know what? No, I think that is. Just watch other people stream ranked. See how they're dealing with it. I think that's what I should do. Just see how they handle rank and just mimic that. But honestly, my rank anxiety isn't as bad as before. Like what I said earlier, Halo 5 placements weren't that bad, so why would like me doing placements in Valorant would be bad, I don't know. Maybe I am over my rank anxiety. Maybe not. But rank anxiety sucks. I know it's very hard to overcome, and I'm still getting over it. But one thing I'm worried about right now, another thing I'm worried about, is ranking low. Ranking low is a worry I bet a lot of people have. It gives you a weird, unsettling feeling that you might also want to not try. Some people would also not play ranked just so they could keep to themselves, believing that they are certain ranked, but they're actually not. It could be soul crushing at times, that having the game tell you that you're, I guess, you think you're a gold player, but you're actually like a silver or an iron player or bronze, And honestly, ranking low makes it feel like you suck. It's kind of like demoralizing, but it's part of the game, I understand. Because sometimes you're better than you're ranked. And some cases it's true, some cases it's not. And sometimes it's not your fault, especially in these team games. You could be fragging out, doing good calls, but then you have that teammate that just brings you down, like bottom frag feeds. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say this, but sometimes I understand, because I'm that guy. I'm still learning this game. I don't know about map knowledge or game sense that much. I'm still learning. Sometimes I feel like that guy, that's brings the team down. And it's also that's eye-opening when you rank low. It's sometimes you think you're all that, but you're actually not, compared to people that actually take this game way more serious, 50 million times more serious than you, and you think you just walk in, rank high, and then drop the game. Humbling in a way. But my predictions is that, I might get high iron or low silver. No, low bronze or high iron. It's pretty low standard, but that's something I might get. We also don't know until it happens. We have to at least play the 5 games until we know actually what rank I'm at. Who knows? I might, anyone listening to this might actually rank higher than expected, and that's a win, you know. Just gotta. I forgot where I heard this quote, but it sticks to me a lot. It's hope and work hard towards the best, but expect and be ready for the worst. That's all I gotta say on that, you know. And when you do rank high or low, when I do rank high or low, I mean, it is what it is. I gotta start somewhere to climb. If I hit rock bottom, only way out is up, you know. And dude, honestly, the content for like climbing out iron or something would be like great, you know. But man, like that's not even like the worst of it. What I'm really worried about is just meeting toxic people. But before that, I got some other questions I might, you know, that thinking about like before doing these rank placements. Should I solo queue or should I stack? Should I make an alt account just for like fun, and then if I don't like this account, just make another alt account or something? Or should I play the gun game? Should I play this game to get better at, or just to have fun? Like, I don't know. These are the questions I'm still asking myself. But back to my last topic is just meeting toxic people. Toxic people ruin games for me. It sucks. Being in an environment like that doesn't make you want to even play the game anymore. I dropped a lot of games in the past because of that. And this game is no different. There's a bunch of toxicity in it. It's the toxicity could be demoralizing because it just puts you in a bad mood, puts you off, you know, get you off your game for the next match or for the match that you're playing. Sometimes you are off, like not really playing that good, and it's your fault, and you feel bad. And like you know that you're off. Maybe it's because of stress, maybe it's because of school, something happened in your life, maybe you're just not feeling it that day, and everyone just flames you for it being your fault, and just puts you lower. Doesn't even like push you forward to get off, like, you know, to turn it back on, you know. It's not your fault, but they are tilting. Like sometimes it's not even your fault, and they're just people, like teammates just tilt at you for no reason. Like you could be playing okay, and then you could have like another player mess up, like his mess up, and cost you a round or a game, and then they'll flame you for it, you know, not even looking at them, like, and it's clearly like their fault, like they messed up, and then they'll flame you for it, and just get in a heated argument, you know. It just doesn't make you want to play. And my predictions for doing this placements is that it's going to happen. Toxicity in online games especially is a thing. It's always going to happen. It's going to be there. It's going to happen. All I got to do is just focus on me. Focus on what I could control. Like what I said earlier about in the other topic, I just got to focus on what I can control. Focus on what I'm doing, what I can control. If anything, they're super toxic, I'll just mute them. Enough said, you know. And it's the internet, dude. Like, it's the internet. What are you gonna do? And another thing that I found that's been helping with toxic players in the past is just to be friendly at first if you can, you know. Them sometimes they're not toxic just to be toxic. They're just having a bad day, you know, and just need to have someone to talk to about it, you know. And then, you know, you just talk to them about it, like, hey man, dude, it sucks. You okay, bro? You know, stuff like that. Sometimes they'll reply and be like, yeah, dude, it's not going good or something. And then they're not toxic anymore. You actually end up being a cool guy, and like you can friend Adam, and they'll teach you something about the game, you know. It works. It worked more times than I think it wouldn't have, for me personally, though. Toxicity comes with the territory, sadly. online games, especially games with rank, toxicity is a thing in online video games, in video games in general. But I just gotta say this: pressure makes diamonds. I don't know if that's true or not. Like, I get the expression, like a lot of pressure, like a lot of toxic pressure makes you better. But that's what I just gotta keep saying to myself: pressure makes diamonds, and it's true. But my go-to is if you can't dish it out offline, then you have no right to say it online. Most of the people that are toxicity are just toxic in games, just like fuck, dude, they're plebs in real life. Like not even dude, I should not say plebs. Just a fucking joke. They have to say stuff behind a keyboard because they can't say it online. And I have an experience of this. One time I was at a LAN and I was playing Rainbow Six, and then something happened, and then I forgot what. But I think the other team or my teammate said something to me, and I told the guy I laughed it off, and the guy next to me, I told the guy next to me something, and he's like said something about like go say like you're gonna do something to his family, or you're gonna do something to his mom or something. And he just said that like nothing, and I looked at him in shock, like, oh yeah, I forgot this is online games. People say that online, and they don't care about the repercussions and stuff. They don't think there's gonna be repercussions, and I was like, oh shoot, yeah, I just remembered people do say that. Because, I come from the FGC. I come from the actual, IRL. If you can't say it like to your face, if you're going to say something like that, you better like be able to back it up with your face, and then fight about it. But like mostly they're kids and they don't know better. I hate this one because, they know better. Most kids know better. They just do it because they don't think any consequences. They don't think about what they're saying. But just tell them. I tell them sometimes, just be a better human. Just they'll learn eventually and be a better human. But rank anxiety, fear of ranking low, and toxic people are just some things that are making me nervous right now playing ranked in this game. But as I said before, it comes with the territory. And besides, if it's a game I like, I'll look past all those things and keep playing. And honestly, Valorant right now looks like a game I like, and I'm just gonna keep playing it for as long as I like it. Other than that, leave a comment below about what you ranked after your placements and what you did in placement rank. Shit, fuck. Let me start this back over. Leave a comment below about what rank you are when you did your placements, and how did you feel before and after when you did it? If you like this episode, please like and subscribe. Also, if you can tell, I'm still learning and trying to improve my content creation. If you have any constructive feedback, I would love to hear about it in the comments below. Other than that, I'm sorry for the dog barking in the background. That's something I can't do. I can't, it's something out of my control. Sorry about that. But other than that, now plebs, thank you again for watching or listening to another Plebs Random Uptake. And I'll see y'all again next time. Till then, keep grinding, be kind to one another, and I hope y'all have a great day.